Please welcome back to the stage, Chairman of the VEX Game Design Committee, your 2019 VEX Robotics World Championship Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Grant Cox.
Look at those house people.
Good morning, Lousville. How are you feeling? Welcome to the 12th annual VEX Robotics World Championship. Look around, take it all in, because you made it. You all represent the best and brightest roboticists in the world. So congratulations on all of your success thus far. We started this season with over 24,000 teams from all over the world. Over 60 nations who competed in over 2,500 events to earn the right to be right here where you're sitting right now. So over the next few days, we'll be joined by over 10,000 of the best students, parents, teachers, and community members representing 880 teams from 43 nations. Your talent, creativity, and determination is what set you all apart from the rest of the world. So, regardless of how the next few days go, whether you win every match or miss every match because you were giving bracelets to the MC, just remember, you made it. You're here at VEX Worlds 2019, and that is an accomplishment absolutely worth celebrating. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, as is our tradition here in Lousville, we will open our event with a call to the post. So please help me to welcome the official bugler for Churchill Downs, Stacy Simpson.
Hey, they're over there. Oh, yeah? Over there.
To learn more about this derby tradition, turn to our trusted friends and just Google Call to the Post. Take a look around again. You'll see there are students from around the world. Some of them are going to be on your alliance today, but you may not all speak the same language. So like last year, we recommend using the Google Translate app to help figure out pre-match strategies and learn a little bit about each other's cultures. Google continues to show their support for us by sharing their technologies. Plus, their generous support of the RAC Foundation's grant program has allowed us to grow our program nationally and internationally to levels that we're going to hear a little bit more about in just a bit. So as we get ready to begin, please help me welcome my Parade of Nations co-host, VP of Operations for VEX Robotics, Amanda Morrison.
I don't know this lady, world.
I am really excited to have you join us up here, Amanda. Get ready to be wowed by the Parade of Nations from a whole different angle.
Thank you, Grant. I'm so happy to be here to join you for the Parade of Nations. And now we're ready to get started. Are you guys ready?
Yeah!
Right. Let's get this parade started with Andorra.
Andorra is the 16th smallest country in the world, but they have over 300 kilometers of ski slopes. I bet there's never a line for the lifts there.
That's probably true.
I'm more of a snowboarder than a skier myself. Do you snowboard? Do you ski?
I'm a skier, actually.
Skiing is way more hard than snowboarding. Here's the Apache Nation. The Apache Nation settled in the southwestern part of the United States around 850 AD.
That is incredible.
You know, a lot of people think that the United States essentially started
British.
3 national
It's
frisbee teams.
British.
I want to play frisbee with some of those students later on.
They look ready. They look ready. Up next, the Bahrain.
In Bahrain, there is a famous fishing tree called the Tree of Life, which is over 400 years old and stands in the middle of the desert.
400 years old.
Yeah. I wonder how big the Tree of Life is. It's gotta be massive.
Yeah, I imagine.
Please welcome Brazil!
And did you know that Helium almost permanently hit in the clouds? It wasn't even discovered until the 1950s.
Did not know that how permanently hit the clouds.
No kidding.
And now give it up for Canada! We all know that Canada has large animals like the moose and the grizzly bears, but it's also home to over 55,000 species of insects and 11,000 species of mites and spiders.
That's a lot of spiders. I don't know about that one. And we learned here at Expo last year that Canadians love macaroni and cheese. They have over 32 different varieties of cheese there.
Love cheese.
I love cheese. It's very cheesy.
Up next, the Cherokee Nation. Men, have you ever played stickball?
I have not.
Well, the Cherokee Nation has a similar game that they call Anatoni.
Oh, that's very cool. Did you know they've celebrated their own type of Thanksgiving holiday called the Green Corn Ceremony, which is a traditional dance festival?
I do love me some dance festivals. That's not how I dance though.
Here comes the Chickasaw Nation. The Chickasaw Nation originated here in Kentucky, as well as Mississippi, Alabama, and Tennessee.
The
Alabama.
first Native American astronaut in space was actually John Harrington from the Chickasaw Nation.
That is absolutely incredible.
You're a space fan.
I am a huge space fan. That is amazing. And now, Chile.
2007, over 16,000 fireworks were exploded all at once in Valparaiso, Chile. This remains something that we know well about here in Mexico World, a Guinness World Record.
Well, Grant, that sounds like a bang of a place. But
The name of the place.
and now, here's China.
Despite being a huge country, actually uses only one time zone for the entire country.
That's pretty surprising. Did you know? Have you ever wanted to see crickets fight?
I didn't know that I did until you asked that.
Wow, you should go to China. That cricket fighting is a very popular amusement sport.
I will have to check that out.
All right, let's welcome Colombia. Colombia, where
Colombia.
They love to dance in Colombia. And how could you not?
They did not see your face.
How could you not when they have talent like Shakira there?
Well, have you ever seen a pink dolphin?
No.
No? You should head to Colombia then, because they have them. They're called Amazon River dolphins.
That's amazing. Coming in next, Ecuador.
That is named after a geographical feature. It is named after the equator, which runs straight through the middle of their country.
I didn't know that.
Its official name, República del Ecuador, literally means the Republic of the Equator.
I had no idea.
Me neither. And now, Egypt. Giza, which
7 mothers.
I did not know cows were so prestigious.
Absolutely. All right, and now here's Japan. Japan has a Christmas tradition of eating Kentucky Fried Chicken for their holiday dinner. An estimated 3.6 million families enjoy KFC, so the dinner needs to be ordered weeks in advance.
I thought you all would love to know that fact, since of course we are standing in the home of Kentucky Fried Chicken. So now, Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan is the first and the largest space launch.
Only one person?
The spaceport is and the cosmodrome for the vehicles to launch can be found right in the center.
That is absolutely huge. Now, Lebanon. In springtime, you can ski in the mountains and swim in the sea on the same day.
Did you know that Lebanon is the oldest nation name? It's 4,000 years old, Grant.
That's got a lot of history.
No kidding. And now, Liberia.
Liberia is home to the world's largest rubber plantation, the Firestone Rubber Plantation. It is leased from the government.
No kidding.
That's incredible.
That is like really close to our house.
Next up, here's Macau, a territory of China, which is home to the first free-form exoskeleton-bound high-rise building in the world. That building cost $1.1 billion to build and used 28,000 tons of structural steel, which, if you don't know how much steel that is, it's about 4 times the amount used to build the Eiffel Tower.
That's incredible.
And now, let's make it loud for Mexico! Or should we say, Estados Unidos Mexicanos, Mexico's Christmas Day.
Mexico is home to a very rare rabbit called a volcano rabbit, which lives near the and volcanoes.
I'd also like to personally thank Mexico for introducing chocolate, corn, and chilies to the world.
I'm getting even greater. Absolutely.
And now, the Miccosukee tribe from Florida. I did not know that, but
It's been going on for 15 hours.
I
Minutes.
did. She and Taiwan, my friends.
well, let's welcome Morocco. I actually really do. I didn't get the first ever render. That was sardines and anchovies on pizza.
I don't know if I want that on my pizza.
I want all the sardines and anchovies.
All right, up next, here comes Myanmar. And now, here's the Philippines.
walk like you.
1991, creating the largest mushroom cloud the world has ever seen. Its eruption ejected 10 billion metric tons of magma and 20 million tons of sulfur dioxide into the stratosphere.
Have you ever seen a volcano before?
I have not, have you?
I have not.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you were going to say that.
No.
All right, here it comes. Make it loud for Puerto Rico!
Did you know that Puerto Rico is home to the single aperture telescope ever constructed, the Arecibo Observatory?
That's the
single
largest telescope ever constructed. If you're lucky enough to visit Puerto Rico, make sure you check out more. It's a giant cave system with over 220 caves and 17 entrances. All right.
And now, Russia!
My throat's dying on me.
Yes, did you know the highest point is Mount Elbrus? It's 5,530 meters above sea level. It's also the highest mountain in Europe. And now here's Saudi Arabia. That's exciting. Look at our cables.
A lot of cameras.
It's a lot of cables.
Now, Singapore! The Night Safari.
Did you know that the Peninsula Nature Reserve in Singapore contains more species of trees than the entire North American continent?
They may have a lot of trees, but I'll bet that they don't have is one of the tree of life from my life.
That's probably true. Let's welcome South Korea.
Usually has some kind of seafood in it, but did you know that they harvest more than 90% of the world's seaweed consumption?
Seaweed snacks.
I love the choreographed run on that. Here comes Taiwan!
Bubble tea, or boba, is made with milk and it originated in Taiwan in the 1980s.
I did not know that. Are you about bubble tea?
I love bubble tea.
Alright, I have never actually tried it, so I'll swing by a bit later on. We have a lot of pets to visit today.
Yep.
Welcome to Tunisia! In the Nahara area of Tunisia, people still live in underground houses to escape the strong heat of the desert.
Did you know that they have some of the
Run.
It is incredible.
I did not know that. They must put a lot of money on those things because they get right down my stage.
And now, here's Turkey.
It spans 64 streets, has 4,000 shops, and over 25,000 workers.
I could probably spend a day in that mall.
You are a fan of shopping.
I am a fan of shopping, it's true.
All day outside.
That sounds good. And now, the United Arab Emirates. Korea, did you know that the UAE is divided into 7 emirates?
I did know that, but did you know that Dubai, the main Emirates, has no street names, no street addresses, no zip codes, no nothing. People travel there according to landmarks and send posts to PO boxes.
It My goodness, hi guys. Oh, thank you so much. Grant, from Hawaii. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Hawaii in the building! It's so great to see so many teams from so many different parts of the world. But unfortunately, not everyone in the Vex Nation could be here today. So let's take a moment to recognize all of the nations that have participated in Vex, but weren't able to be with us at Vex Worlds today. Afghanistan, the Czech Republic, Ethiopia, Indonesia, Ireland, Lithuania, Malaysia, Spain, Syria, and Thailand.
Let's give it up for all of
And now, Vex Nation, we ask you to please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, remove your hats. And for the national anthem of our host country, the United States of America.
It's up there. Then we have to face over there.
So last year, we followed our next guest's bouncing head while he told us about all of the places he traveled that year, but I wasn't going to let him do that again. But regardless, all of the places he's been and the things he has learned since then are going to blow your mind. So please, join me in giving a big welcome to my friend, CEO and Chairman of the Board for the Robotics Education and Competition Foundation, Mr. Dan Mance.
What the heck? I love this guy. He's the best. Okay, he's the best.
Thanks, Grant. On behalf of the Robotics Education and Competition Foundation, welcome to the 12th Annual Vex Robotics World Championship. We hope you're as excited to be here as we are. You know, this is my second year as CEO, and I have loved so many parts of this job. But my favorite part of this job is meeting all the great people involved with Vex Robotics. There are too many great stories to tell them all today. But the REC Foundation has released a new book in time for Vex Worlds that shares some of these stories. In each team bag, we provided 2 copies of our book, Chicken Soup for the Soul, inspiring students one robot at a time. If you want additional copies, please go to the pit admin. Let's talk about the design process. For me, this begins with my notebook. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing. It's loaded with ideas and lots of notes and plans, but believe me, it's loaded with a bunch of failures too. When I first started as an engineer at Fanuc Robotics, they handed me a notebook and a mechanical pencil, and from that first day, every idea, thought, and design was captured in my notebook. To this day, I still write it all in my book. And we encourage you to capture everything in your design notebook. This is a very important part of the Vex Robotics design process. You guys know the drill by now, right? You get the game unveiled, you go back, you start writing your ideas on how you're going to play the game, then you build the robot, and you program the robot, and you go to your first competition, and it just doesn't work like you planned. Because you kind of failed, right? And so you go back and you iterate and you try again. So to the students, coaches, if you made changes to your robot after the first competition, stand up and cheer. Is the design process. It's from that failure and those iterations that you learn and improve, because the design process doesn't end there. After every competition, we encourage you to again and again write in your design book both what right and what went wrong, because it's this iterative approach that prepares you for your next competition and, more importantly, your careers. For some of you, this is your 10th competition, and for others, it may only be your 3rd or 4th. But one thing that you've done is after every competition, you have learned from your failures, improved your robot design, and qualified to be here at the Vex Robotics World Championship. We all know that the Robotics Education and Competitions Foundation's mission is to increase student interest and involvement in STEM by engaging students in hands-on, affordable, and sustainable robotics engineering programs. This sounds like a pretty simple mission, but when we stop to think about all the students our mission has impacted, we begin to see how big it really is. First, because of great support from our sponsors such as NASA, the number of robotics teams in our program has increased by over 4,800 this year to over 24,000 teams. And you know what? The Vex IQ program's even been more spectacular. Just 5 years ago, we had under 1,000 teams. This year, we had 12,000 Vex IQ teams. And I think soon that you guys will actually even be bigger than VRC. What do you think? Another amazing thing, our students this year increased by over 30,000 students. And because of amazing efforts from our event partners and volunteers, we added over 500 new events this year.
30 freaking minutes.
These event partners and volunteers work tirelessly. Without them and the volunteers, there would be no competitions. Thank you, event partners. You are the engine that drives all of this. Our Girl Power initiative, sponsored by Google and Texas Instruments, soared, and we increased participation of young women in Vex Robotics teams from 23% to 37%. And in the Vex IQ program, we're at 45% of our students are females now, so congratulations. If you're a Girl Power team, cheer. Another great program this year is we introduced thousands of Girl Scouts to our robotics through our MIA program. The MIA program allows Girl Scout troops from across the United States to contact the REC Foundation and get a MIA kit. And these students actually build a robot. And they're so excited about the opportunity that once they built this MIA robot, they actually can go to the REC Foundation and get a Vex IQ robot. This year we started over 50 Girl Scout teams because of the MIA program. Isn't that incredible? Another program that the REC Foundation initiated this year was to support robotics programs for blind and hard-of-hearing students. We partnered with the National Technical Institute for the Deaf Regional STEM Center to host the very first Vex Robotics competition of all deaf and hard-of-hearing participants. There were 18 teams from 9 states competing, and the Excellence Award-winning team participated last week at the VRC Vex Robotics World Championships. We know we are fulfilling the mission of the REC Foundation when we hear students say, now we have a tournament just for us. It's awesome, thank you. Remember, it's all about the mission. To my staff, your job can be hard, and I know you spend a lot of time away from home supporting all these students, coaches, and event partners. And I know I ask a lot of you, and sometimes I can even get grumpy, hard to believe, right? But I can get grumpy. Well, I'm going to ask 15,000 of my closest friends to join me in thank you. So everybody in the audience, on the count of 3, we're going to say thank you. We're going to give the loudest thank you ever to the REC Foundation. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you!
I think they're going to appreciate that. Finally, I want to recognize Northrop Grumman for their 8 years of continued support. They started as a regional sponsor in Baltimore and have been presenting sponsor for the 6th straight year. Let's give a big round of applause for the Northrop Grumman Foundation. 6 straight years. The impact they've had towards hundreds of thousands of students is profound. Last week I had a chance to meet the Excellence team from California that was started because of a Northrop Grumman Foundation grant. These students were looking for something to do, and there was a new robotics program. So the 5 of them got together and they joined this after-school club. In the first year, they failed a lot. They didn't have a good robot. The second year, they embraced the design process. By the 3rd year, they were competing at the VEX Robotics World Championship. In their 4th year, they won the Excellence Award. And they gave an impassioned speech on what being in robotics has meant to them. Actually, the student that spoke to us is going to Cal Stanford on an aerospace and mechanical engineering scholarship. That all started from a grant from the Northrop Grumman Foundation. So thank you for making this incredible VEX Robotics World Championship happen. I'm so excited to be here. I could actually talk all day, but I know you guys want to get out and compete. So I'm going to turn this back to Grant to get some awards started, okay? So you guys have a great day.
Thanks, Dan. Always really cool to hear from you. So the REC Foundation's online challenges provide a unique opportunity for students from around the world to participate in VRC, VEXU, and VEXIQ challenge-based engineering competitions. Students can show off their work, win prizes, and even win a chance to compete here at the VEX Robotics World Championship. The REC Foundation organizes these online challenges in subjects such as robot construction, sustainable engineering, STEM education, CAD design, animation, and video production. So first up, to introduce the VEXIQ Robot Virtual World's Online Challenge Award, sponsored by RoboMatter, is senior software developer from RoboMatter, Lee Carosa.
Thanks, Grant. This is really exciting. The Robot Virtual World's online challenge, developed by RoboMatter, required students to develop code for their virtual competition robots to play this year's game. Students worked to get the highest score and submitted their program to judges for review. The 2019 Robot Virtual World's Online Challenge Award goes to Team 13818A from China.
So here to present the Make It Real CAD Engineering Challenge Award, sponsored by Autodesk, is a regional support manager from the REC Foundation, Corey McCoy.
Thank you, Grant. In this challenge, challenge, students were asked to use the same Autodesk 3D design software used by professionals, such as Autodesk Fusion 360, to conceptualize and model a new part for a robot that improves its functionality or overcomes an existing problem. The part must be designed to fit an existing robot and may consist of multiple pieces that form a one-part design. The robot may be a competition robot or another robot that performs an interesting task. To make it even more exciting, teams also had the option to compete for a bonus prize by 3D printing their custom part. The elementary school winner for the Make It Real CAD Engineering Challenge Award is Team 1313A from Traverse City, Michigan.
To present the next two awards, please help me welcome Senior Director of Marketing and Communications for the REC Foundation, Vicky Brisanti.
Thank you, Grant. It is my pleasure to present the Promote Award. The Promote Award is presented to a VexIQ robotics competition team that has created and submitted an outstanding promotional video. The goal of this video is to help the team introduce itself to the community, to help recruit new students and mentors, and to gain support for the team. This video may be about the team, the program, the competition, the design and build process, the robot itself, or any theme that the team believes can help promote its VEX Robotics program to their community. The winner of the VexIQ Challenge Promote Award is Team 3547P from Monroe, Michigan. Girl Powered is an initiative to redefine the face of STEM by creating a more inclusive environment for all students within the robotics community. Together with the support of the entire community, we strive to encourage equal participation of young women and men in competitive robotics. We want to use this challenge to show the robotics community at large just what it means to be a girl-powered VexIQ robotics competition team. We want compelling, engaging stories that give us insight into how you've taken the Girl Powered initiative and incorporated it into your VexIQ Challenge team. The benefit of having a diverse team will become apparent through your individual stories. The VexIQ Girl Powered Online Challenge Award goes to Team 10142A from Honolulu, Hawaii. Students participating in VEX competitions encounter inspirational all-stars each and every day. Some are teachers and mentors who work with individual teams to make a robotics program work. Others are volunteers who help make events happen. They are all devoted individuals who put many hours of hard work with persistence and passion. Whether these individuals help students achieve goals that may have seemed out of reach, or have provided opportunities for students to expand their knowledge and solve problems in the world of STEM, These All-Stars show true leadership and dedication to the VEX competition experience. And now, to help hand out the 2019 Inspiration All-Star Awards, let's welcome back to the stage Dan Mance. At this time, I would like to welcome Brooklyn to present our first Inspiration All-Star Award.
Robotics in the Omaha area and beyond. He has helped many programs get started and continues to support them, answering countless questions and helping with nearly every tournament in the area. His spirit, dedication, and always friendly attitude has an incredibly positive impact on so many people in our community and on the lives of youth involved in robotics. He works hard to make robotics a welcoming, fun-filled learning experience for all. The Inspiration All-Star Award goes to Brandon Peterson.
Present our next Inspiration All-Star Award.
Oh, STEM project.
Thank you, Mrs. Grisanti. This individual is one of the King Junior High School's behavioral health specialists, which involves recruiting, motivating, and teaching most Apache youth the fundamentals of robotics, as well as providing group and individual counseling. It is nearly impossible to imagine the challenge of students that serves to face on a daily basis. In a school that struggles academically, he strives to motivate students through robotic and STEM. His effort to keep students in school while introducing them to problem solving and design, as well as the coding and life skills.
His VEX IQ teams have qualified for state competitions every year since the program began. Canyon Day has been the only girl team competing at the state levels and in competing against STEM academies in schools, significantly more opportunities than youth competing against on the reservation. He taught himself VEX EDR, and last year his team won multiple excellence awards. It is an honor to recognize him as a tremendous accomplishment he has made and individualized lives he touched every day. The Inspiration All-Star Award goes to Dakota Oswald.
Please welcome Riley to present the Inspiration All-Star Award.
A role model to a student is around fellow teachers and volunteers, both in New Zealand and overseas. committed to helping the next generation get interested in VEX and is a dedicated and devoted All-Star inspiration. The Inspiration All-Star Award goes to Stefan Van Haren. Stefan could not be here today, so accepting on his behalf is Chris Hamley.
Through Girl Scouts, she discovered her passion for space, science, and math. Her interest in STEM subjects would lead her to a career as a rocket scientist, engineer, technology executive, and award-winning STEM entrepreneur. She has championed girls in STEM, the outdoors, entrepreneurship, and leadership. In May 2017, she directed the largest rollout of merit badges in nearly a decade. In total, 39 of the 47 new offerings are in STEM subjects. She's been recognized widely for her accomplishments in business and in education, and for her work to bring more girls into the STEM pipeline. In 2018, she was named one of the Fast Company's 100 Most Creative People in Business, as well as Cybersecurity Person of the Year by Cybersecurity Ventures. Forbes named her as one of America's top 50 women in tech, and in 2019, InStyle magazine placed her at number 7 on its list of women who are changing the world. The Inspiration All-Star Award goes to the CEO of Girl Scouts of the USA, Sylvia Cirero.
That girls have the robotic skills. And you know why I'm so supportive of VEX and robotics? Because when I was your age, it wasn't robotics, it was rockets. And through Girl Scouts, I earned my science badge by making rockets. And because I knew and I had the confidence that I could make my rocket leave the beautiful New Mexico sands and go into the sky, that taught me so much about gravity, that taught me so much about math and science, problem solving, but more importantly, it gave me that courage and that confidence that I could do it. And so, after I got my engineering degree in systems engineering, went to Stanford University, one of the first Hispanics, male or female, ever to have gotten their graduate engineering degree. Like Apple, Dell, and NASA's Jet Propulsion Labs. If any of you watch The Big Bang Theory, yeah, and you know Wolowitz, he always says, oh, those nerds at JPL, that was me. And I worked on 2 missions. One was Voyager 2, and the other one was Solar Probe. The Parker Solar Probe is on its way to the sun right now. And one of the coolest things at Girl Scouts, being the CEO, you get your own patch, and on my patch, it has the rocket ship, has my favorite math symbols because I am a nerd, and also has Jupiter. But I'm so passionate because I saw what would happen if you could get a young person to understand the basics and have that confidence that they could do it, what could happen to them. And today, in the US, there were millions of women like me through Girl Scouts. Almost every female astronaut that's been into space was a Girl Scout. Most business leaders, female business leaders in America, Girl Scouts. And in Silicon Valley, 80% of the female tech leaders, they were Girl Scouts. And we're continuing that with robotics. Yes, with cybersecurity, with design thinking, with mechanical engineering. We want to make sure the things that made me so successful reach millions of girls to have that same success. And here at Vex, we celebrate all of you who are doing robotics. Thank you very much, and thank you very much, Dan. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sylvia. Thank you for all that you do. So now, it's almost time to get started. Just a few more quick things. If you don't have your tickets for the team party, which will be immediately following the finals, they are still available through pit admin or registration. Every year, the team party is an absolute blast. Let's take a look at a quick video.
Attention Vex Robotics World Championship contestants. When the work is done and the awards are won, join us at Kentucky Kingdom for the annual team party. Strap in for some serious thrills, including 6 hair-raising coasters featuring the most thrilling family coaster on the planet, the Kentucky Flyer, packed with 12 airtime moments that everyone can enjoy. Games, shows, and tons of exciting rides. Hungry for more? Whether you choose to enjoy an all-you-can-eat feast at the Picnic Pavilion Buffet or to visit any of our food stands throughout the evening, we've got you covered. The Vex U Team Party will take place on Saturday, April 27th. And the Vex Icon Challenge Team Party will take place on Tuesday, April 30th. We'll see you soon.
Some of you out there know me, I'm a huge roller coaster fan, so I hope I'm going to see some of you in line for the Kentucky Flyer with me on Tuesday. So I'd like to close today's opening ceremony with one very special show of gratitude. On behalf of everyone here at the Vex Robotics World Championship, thank you to all of our amazing volunteers, especially those from UPS and TCS. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Let's give them a round.
Yeah, it's almost been an hour.
And of course, another huge thank you to our sponsors who made all of this possible. Swing by and thank them in person at their booths in the exhibitor area in the East Hall. And above all, Vex IQ Challenge Nation, remember to have fun. That's what it's all about here in Louisville. So now it's time to head back to your divisions. Matches will be starting shortly.
Okay, guys.
And I'll see
so
you
that's it. Bye.
Tomorrow.